I'm Juliet Ehimuan. I'm the country director for Google. Google for Nigeria is our flagship event that happens once every year. And it's a great opportunity for us to engage with key stakeholders in the industry, in the private sector and government, and our users as well, and to show our commitment to Nigeria. So during Google for Nigeria, we talk about latest innovations that we're bringing into the market to serve the local Nigerian user based on the peculiar needs of the users. We talk about trends in digital technology, for example, using technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning to solve local problems, which is really exciting. It's an opportunity for people to have real-life demos of some of these innovative products that we're bringing into the market. For example, some great products tailored at different segments of the market, some for kids. I don't want to give away too much, but it really shows how we're constantly thinking about innovating for the local market, as well as the progress we're making on some of the bold commitments we made 2 years ago. So commitments like providing free digital skills training to 10 million Africans in 5 years. So far, we've trained 4 million, and we've had tremendous impact based on feedback from people. So 50% of people trained are from Nigeria, and 1.2 million mentioned that it's had an impact on their jobs, their careers, and their businesses. We also pledged to train 100,000 developers. We've trained 15,000, and are just recently in partnership with Andela and Pluralsight, launched additional 33,000 scholarships. We're also pledged a $20 million grant for NGOs through google.org. Last year, through our Google Impact Challenge, we gave out 6 million to 12 NGOs in Nigeria, doing amazing work that are really making a difference in society, like Help Moms, that just is helping to reduce maternal mortality rates in Nigeria. We've just recently added $4 million grants as well. And so, we're delivering on these commitments and looking at where we can create more impact. It's hard to ignore Nigeria. Nigeria is a very important country in the region. It's 180 million people. There's a lot of talents. There's a lot of drive, creativity in Nigeria, and lots of opportunities. We're very committed to Nigeria. We've been here for over 8 years now. And on an ongoing basis, we've been engaging with different stakeholders and looking at how together we can build the digital ecosystem. We're very committed to Nigeria. We're excited about Nigeria, and we're excited for the things that we're going to share with you. So what you'll be hearing is a combination of initiatives as well as products. If I start with the initiatives, I talked about a few already, digital skills training. Another interesting initiative is Pitch Drive, which is one we're running in collaboration with CC Hub. And this is just taking African startups to advanced tech ecosystems around the world. Last year, we took 10 startups to ecosystems in Europe. This year, we're going higher, and we're going bigger, and we're taking them to a few countries in Asia. And it's just an opportunity for them to learn from their counterparts in other parts of the world. We also kicked off our Launchpad Accelerator Africa program, which is a mentoring program for startups. And it's really a 3-month intensive mentoring, training, coaching, and support program with workspace infrastructure. To date, 35 startups from across Africa have graduated from that program with amazing success stories in terms of expansion, job creation, as well as ability to attract funding. Collectively, the startups that we've supported have raised over $19 million in funding, which is really impressive. Now, on the product side, some examples of a product that we're launching to really support people in learning to read. So children that are trying to learn how to read using artificial intelligence and machine learning, we've created this application that supports you. So you, with the application, you select a book or a piece of literature that you want to read, and it walks you through. If you make any mistakes, the application corrects you, and it's with a local accent, so it's very relatable. And if you read correctly, you get positive endorsement like "excellent," "you're a great reader," "well done," those types of things. We think this is, this will make a huge difference in helping to bridge the literacy gap. So far we've had very positive feedback on that product. Since we started, we've had several collaborations with governments. We believe that government is a very important stakeholder, and with a lot of our initiatives, we constantly engage with the public sector. When we launched our digital skills training, we actually partnered with the Office of the Special Advisor to the President on the Sustainable Development Goals to roll out the digital skills training to 100,000, actually over 100,000 Nigerians across the country. That was very successful, and we were part of the committee that put together the National Broadband Plan. We've worked on various initiatives with the public sector. Government is definitely an important stakeholder, and a lot of our initiatives speak directly to government's agenda. So for example, with Google Search, when we launched a job feature on Google Search, that really speaks to providing job opportunities and employment for everyone, right? Which is part of the agenda of the government. When we talk about skills development, when we talk about providing support for startups, these are all things that government is interested in. These are things that can boost the economy. And so for all of these initiatives, we do collaborate with government. One of the primary areas of opportunity we found in Nigeria is in the area of access, right? And that has been one of our strategic pillars. How do we make the internet, access to the internet, more available and more affordable for the Nigerian user? And to do this, we've worked with different stakeholders in different capacities. Now, Google Station is a free public Wi-Fi service offered in public locations in collaboration with partners. Now, those partners can be ISPs or telecom operators, basically partners that can provide infrastructure. We've rolled this out with 2 service providers in Lagos and Abuja. The intention is to expand this, and with everything we do, we always make sure that we're very compliant and consistent with local regulation, and carrying everyone along accordingly. You see, that's part of our commitment to the country, and that's why we are investing so much in capacity building and in the various initiatives that I've talked about. We believe, and I personally believe very much in the talent that exists in Nigeria. I think Nigerians are very resilient. They're very talented people. But it's a huge population as well, right? And so, with a lot of initiatives, it's important to achieve scale, which is why we always work with partners in the public sector and private sector. But specifically to that point, that's why we are investing in training 10 million people. Of those 10, of the people trained so far, 50% are from Nigeria, right? That's why we are investing in supporting technology startups in a very intensive and deliberate way over a 3-month period, with mentoring, with workspace infrastructure, etc. That's why we're looking at curriculum for schools. That's why we're doing all the various engagements that we've been doing. So the program is designed to be thorough, which is why it's not a one-day workshop or classroom experience. It's over a 3-month period, right? And within the 3 months, they have periods where they come together intensively with coaches, and they go through training. They get challenged on different aspects of making a business successful, your business model, customer engagement plan, your value proposition, and things like that. They get access to infrastructure that they can use to actually get things done. And they become a community, right? And that community of support exists even after the experience. It's something we're very excited about. We've created an online and safety curriculum because we believe very much in the safety of our users and the safety of everyone on the internet, right? And so we've created this curriculum for schools to really teach people how to be safe on the internet. And we're collaborating with the Ministry of Education and other relevant bodies to really, make this available to schools. And that's, and that would actually reach at least 56 million Nigerians, which is fantastic.